Hi guys, this is Gigi's Simple Car Repairs. The brake light, or as they call it in the manual, the stop lamp has gone out. One of the stop lamps has gone out on the rear of my 2012 Fiat 500 Sport. So I looked online to find out how I can make this change myself. So this is what I'm looking at. Coming real close. Okay. So, see, there's a bolt, and beneath it there's another one, and I'm going to use a 10mm wrench to remove those. It's a 10mm torque wrench that I bought. I bought this little kit some time ago at Home Depot. Okay, so I've got the 10mm one in there. There's a little knob here that you put, if you put it this way, it's going to tighten. This way it'll loosen. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay, so I put it on there and just start lefty-loosey. There it goes. And it's loose enough after I've done that just once that I can take the rest of it off using my fingers. I used the wrench because when I watched a video online, a man said it's very easy to strip those screws, and I don't want to strip the screws. Okay, having removed those, I can now just lift this out. It's going to take both hands, I think. Oh no, I could hand under here and do it. Okay, now pull straight back. Ta-da! Okay. So, sorry guys. See what I'm looking at? Okay. Once you get the whole thing out, I've lifted it over to the light so you can see. You're going to need something called a Torx wrench, and you need a T20 Torx wrench. And you put the Torx wrench in here, and again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Just unscrew those screws. I've already done it actually. And you can lift the piece out. Once I've lifted it out and flipped it over, I can see which bulb is burned out. So that's what I'm going to replace. Looked up online to see which bulbs I needed, and what I need for a 2012 500 Sport Fiat, can't speak, is 7528, Sylvania 7528. So I went to AutoZone and bought, they come in packs of 2. Now, I live by myself, so I don't know which brake light is out because my dashboard in the car just says stop lamp, check stop lamp. So these cost about $7 for 2 bulbs, so I'm just replacing both of them. They're both 5 years old. I figure it's just a matter of time before the other one goes. Okay, the only magic involved in removing the bulb is I want to press it down before I unscrew it. So, I don't know if I can film that. Okay, since I'm filming by myself, I couldn't show you while I was doing it, but it's just like a child-proof cap. You press and turn counterclockwise and then pull up and the bulb will come out, and then to put the new one in, I did the same thing in reverse. I pressed it down. I'm going to show you in the old bulb. There are a couple of nipples, and you have to line those up on the inside. You look to see what you're doing, and then press it down and put it in, and it's going to look like that. There's a rubber gasket right along there, you can see it, that tends to come loose when you remove this, when you make this change. Just press it back into place. The other thing I did, you can see the wet washcloth there, is the inside of this was filthy. I mean, it was thick with dust. So I cleaned it out. I don't know if that's, I don't think that's necessary, but I like it better if it's all tidy. Okay, now that the bulb's been replaced, I'm going to put everything back. So, be careful when you place this in that all the bulbs are going in the right slots and you're not pressing down on them. And then we are going to put those nuts back in and tighten them up again, starting right here. Okay, I'm using my Torx 20 to do that, and I'm going to do that for all four. I'm not going to over tighten, but I am going to tighten. Looking good. Now it's ready to go back in. Remember to push this in place until it latches. For some reason, I was having trouble doing that. But you've got to make sure that that is latched down below. Remember, you used a screwdriver to free it up. So you just have to snap that back into place so that you have your electrical connection in place. Ta-da! Okay, now all that's left is to put these two screws back in using my 10mm wrench. I'm going to tighten those up. Eye rolling from grandsons or granddaughters. Just a reminder to those of us who are older and not so used to doing this to switch the torque to the other side, because this time I want to go righty-tighty, not lefty-loosey. Ta-da! I'm so proud, but the big test is I'm going to get in the car and start it and see if the warning light is gone from my dashboard. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It's telling me I don't have my seatbelt on, but hold on. Woohoo! I don't have my seatbelt on, and now I got it on. Placed it. Yay! Okay, this is Gigi doing simple car repairs. This is my first video. Be kind. Signing off. This is Gigi. I'm now going to do the other side. I'm not going to go over every detail again, but I want to show you, I want to give you some tips of things that I learned along the way doing this on the left side first. The first thing is, after you have removed the two bolts holding in place the screws, whatever these things are called, okay? Again, you know, please don't roll your eyes. If you're rolling your eyes, you probably don't need to watch this. But for the rest of us, two of these is what was holding this whole part of the car in place. So I removed those using my torque wrench, my 10mm millimeter torque wrench. And now I'm going to just slip my hand under here, and I can pull the whole thing out very easily. Okay, now it's still attached. Okay, it's still attached by this part right here. This is the part, it's not here, it's on the other side. No, maybe it is here. It is here. Okay, down at the very bottom, there is this little clip. I'm going to put a screwdriver under that, and just pry that up very gently to lift it out. This is the part that on the other side I had a little bit of trouble reattaching, but you must reattach it so that it clips into place, because this provides the electrical power. It's the conduit.